They had to barricade themselves in the infirmary and in their houses. They had to pay for armed guards because they thought they were going to be murdered on the streets or in their beds. And unbeknownst to them, and I can brag about this even though I wasn't part of it, one day, they couldn't get out of the country either. They were stuck there. People were killing one another and shooting each other. And one day, to their surprise, U.S. Marines landed. And he said for the first time in his life, and he always took law enforcement for granted, but was scared for his life. He said, let me tell you something. Within a matter of hours, law enforcement was restored to Somalia by those U.S. Marines. Those warlords and those gangs were hightailing it. They tried to take on the Marines and said, that's not a good thing. They learned the hard way. The Marines were there for about 3 months, and then they were pulled out, and the UN sent their troops in. It fell apart within a month, and him and his wife were able to get out. And the only thing nice about Somalia is they had the best watermelon in the world, but will not return. The military does all kinds of good things. Our friends and neighbors on the Jersey Shore in New York, military units are being sent in to help engineers, medical personnel, members of the U.S. Pennsylvania National Guard, leaving Tuesday from New York and North Jersey. I know from my friends, part of the engineers from the 2nd Marine Division of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, have been mobilized and are packed up and ready to go aboard ship if they're needed to go to Jersey and New York. And any other place in the U.S., and just about any place in the world, because we Americans help other people, we help ourselves. It's a good thing. They're not always in battle. They do wonderful things for people and they don't hesitate. Coast Guard is constantly working in harm's way around the clock, 365 days a year. In some of the places those fellows go, my hat's off to them. I'm not going to take a lot of time. I want to read to you a couple of things. And I made some copies of this if anyone's interested in the vestibule. I hope I don't lose my voice. I keep going in and out. It's called The 7 Social Sins. This is from a pretty famous guy. I'll tell you his name at the end. I don't know if some of you know this or you've read it or you're aware of it. It struck me, and the 2 things I'm going to read to you today is kind of highlights society in general and our attitudes. The same fair friends wants readers to know of a young nation if they do not already know the following 7 social sins. Politics without principle. Wealth without work. Pleasure without conscience. Knowledge without character. Commerce without morality. Science without humility. Worship without sacrifice. Naturally, the friend does not want the readers to know, these things merely through the intellect, but to know them through the heart so as to avoid them. The man that wrote those words down in 1925 was Mahatma Gandhi of India. He led a revolution to free his country from the British and never fired a shot. The second thing I like to read to you and leave you with is some words written down. It says, "It is the soldier, not the reporter, who has given us freedom of the press. It is the soldier, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It is the soldier, not the campus organizer, who has given us freedom to demonstrate. It is the soldier who salutes the flag, who serves beneath our flag, whose coffin is draped by the flag, that allows the protester to burn the flag." These words were written down by Father Dennis O'Brien, chaplain of the United States Marine Corps. I am very proud to be a native-born U.S. citizen and always will be. I am incredibly proud to have earned the right to claim the title of the United States Marine. and I am overwhelmingly and forever indebted with pride to stand among the ranks shoulder to shoulders with the veterans of the United States of America Armed Forces. God bless all of you, and to the United States Armed Forces, have a pleasant day.